Tons of gold crypto investing on the seasonably mild, approaching the last couple of days in November and the first few days of the wintertime season. It's the most favorite time of the year for all of Vincenzo'S gold crypto investing. And the coins today, I believe on a short and trading day, as I believe the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ closed early today for the holiday as they were off yesterday. And you can see the Bitcoin price after having this big little bottom here that we talked about over the weekend and through the early part of this week as we broke down out of this pattern and did make a nice double bottom here. See that? And now we're sitting up here right on or just below-ish or above the 50-day moving average, and you're either going to hold that and jump up towards the 200-day up here at 18,000 even, or you're going to get stagnated out here and rejected and trade back down towards this underneath major support at the bottom part of this blue trading zone at about 16,555.99 and or down to a triple bottom, and then you would have to look for a leak through where you could have a big flush down or another quick reversal as the buyers seem to be sitting here, at least in the short term or the micro time frame, right? And that's what we're looking at in the Bitcoin price. And then obviously we have that major overhead resistance that was erased, but we're going to put it back here so you guys know where it's at. And that's up here at about the $19,201.85. And that's what we're watching out for. And as you do know, you have the slew of moving averages in the way as major upper resistance, right? And if we look at the XRP price, it's a very similar thing, just at a different price. And I believe I deleted, unfortunately, something the last time I was doing this yesterday. And that is very unfortunate as it was a very critical box. There's the blue trading box up there. There's the red trading box. So indeed we haven't erased anything. But if we zoom back in here from the daily time frame through the 3-hour time frame, you can see, oh yeah, you can see where we're at beautifully. We traded out of this little area that we were in with the Bitcoin and everything else. And now we came out from yesterday where we bounced back above the 37-cent critical support resistance. We're confirming it as support briefly there. And we did shoot up overnight again, and we went from the short-term moving averages. Now we're just on top of the 200-day, and that's what you're going to try to hold. And if you can hold that, you can kick up to that 50 cents. If you get rejected, you're going to come back down and retest this 37 cents major lower support, right? Because if you broke that, you're going to come back down here for a triple bottom where the buyers, at least in the micro time frame, seem to be right down here at about, I don't know what that noise was, right down here at the 32-cent level, right? So that's a critical area that we're going to continue to watch out for to see if this can't generate some buyers and push the price up as some short people start to get short squeezed out and they turn into buyers as they're forced out of the market if they're short and the price goes long, right? So that's what we're looking at there with that 50-cent major upper resistance. That 37 cent is that critical current support level that you have to hold to continue on this little mini bullish turnaround after the very bearish price action over the last several weeks. So that's what we're looking at. And then obviously we have our major, why is there nobody going? Obviously we have our major 32 to 29 cent volume indicator area. And you can see because we're coming from above, it likes to act as bullishness, 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 right? Some more mini bullishness right there. As soon as we slip that though, it'll become bearishness. And then you see if we zoom back out and look at the farther out time frame, you can see all the times that it bounced and doing what it should do. A wall of buyers, a wall of support, and a wall of bulls down there to buy up every time it comes down near this volume indicator area, right? But we do know it's at some point, if you keep retesting that dam, it's eventually going to break. All the buyers are going to be absorbed into the market, and then the sellers will break that wall, and it'll be like a dam bursting and the water being released, and the price would tank down towards that 18 to 20 cent major underneath target. And the price of Bitcoin, you can see the price of Ethereum is still in the same area we were in yesterday. We're bouncing between the lower major support at 1,089.99 and the major upper resistance that it's trying to sneak up towards to now as it's fighting through the 50 and it's coming up to the 100 in blue. And then you got the 200 in green right at our major support level, which is the top part of this blue trading zone at $1,288 And that's what we're going to watch out for over the next couple of days with Ethereum. Can you get above that major resistance level up here at 1288, or is it going to force you back down towards the 1089? And then we got to try to make another run up, or we're going to flush down through towards an uptrending green range, right? And that's what it's looking like there. Cardano, very bearish, but as we know, we're trying to bounce there on Cardano after we call that lull back here. And you see Cardano's in between the moving averages, right at the 50, below the 200 and 100. And it's got a 43 cents as major upper resistance, and it's got a 26 cents as a major lower support, right? Like, subscribe, bell notification, comment down below to move us through that algorithm on that old YouTube into the crypto sphere to, most importantly, educate and inform the retail trader to sidestep to profitability in the trading sphere. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love from this beautiful, sunny, late November, post-Thanksgiving holiday, leading into the OSU Michigan Fighting Jim Harbaugh's and the Wolverines, trying to get a second straight consecutive Big Ten championship. Peace and love.